It's been, per usual, a pretty wild time for the Thorp family. Ben Thorp was served a protection order recently.
So it looks like I have some paperwork for you.
Yeah, I was expecting.
Okay, all right. So it's a restraining order from Courtney.
So it's technically a no contact.
It's a restraining order. A no contact order is always attached to a criminal complaint. So if you were arrested for a domestic, it would be a no contact. So it's basically one and the same, but restraining order is temporary until at least the court date. All right. So I just got to explain it to you. So whoever's circled on here, you can have contact with, which would be Courtney and then the 4 children. Okay. Charles, Thomas, and Margaret.
This is the sheriff or sheriff's deputy serving my dad.
Well, her affidavit is in here. You will get a copy of it. Of why she's seeking the restraining order. So these children are on the restraining order at this time. It is active. So if you attempt to contact them or do contact them, it is arrestable.
So I can get arrested even though no one's accused me of any crime?
For right now, yes, because you're on notice that it is a restraining order with her and the children.
Grace Thorp secretly recorded Ben's father pleading with Grace and Ben to pay the bills for his children so that they would have hot water and electricity.
Okay, so this is when my grandpa started talking to me.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. I asked your father if he would help me in 2 areas. One was to pay these bills.
Can you guys hear that? Yes. Okay.
That are on Greenwich Avenue. The gas bill and the electric bill.
Yeah.
So that can be not an issue anymore. And he said he will not. And I asked him if you or he or whatever would help find an apartment that your mother could live in on the East Bay in Warren or Bristol or East Providence or something like that. He said he will not.
Okay, but can I just clarify something?
Wait, stop.
I just want to clarify one thing.
The second one, I understand. But the first one, Grace, he says that you can pay those bills.
Right.
Pay those bills.
That's what I'm saying. Grace has the power to pay those 2 bills. I do not. Okay? Is that true? Can we all agree that's true?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have access to the money to pay those bills.
Yeah.
I have like $100 cash, and I can't use a bank. So Grace could pay those bills in 5 minutes. I agree with that, right? That's the situation. Grace acknowledges that, and you acknowledge that, right, Bob? It's not a game. Like, I don't have these funds.
I got that.
Okay, so I'm saying, like, okay, so then the 2 of you are talking. You're saying, Grace, pay these bills.
No, I'm not commanding her.
Or you're saying consider paying these bills.
I'm asking
as a personal favor.
I'm asking for help. So I'd like to hear from what Grace says.
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, just practically, I don't really understand why those bills should be paid if they're moving out in 9 days. I just don't really understand that if they're moving out. Why pay? Are they paying $800 for 9 days of hot water? I just don't really understand it. I could see if they were going to stay there.
These bills have been due for like months, and it's not like 9 days. They've been due. I mean, the gas bill has been turned off since when, and the electric bill hasn't been paid since when. So
yeah, but those bills are.
I'm asking you, Grace, to pay those bills. Will you do that?
But those bills are okay. First of all, they're in my dad's name, right? So it doesn't affect my mom's credit. They're moving out of that house in 9 days, and the gas bill only really affects the oven. The stove, which doesn't really work, and the hot water. It's like 9 days of cold showers.
Do you understand that if your mother goes to another house and she tries to get these utilities hooked up in her name, electric or gas, they won't do it?
That's not true because the gas and electric at Greenwich Ave are in my dad's name. They are. It's not a shared.
You should pay them. Then why don't you pay them?
Why would I pay off an old gas bill for somebody who's staying in a place for 9 more days? How does that make any sense?
So you won't do it?
But how? I just practically don't understand how that makes sense. It would be paying a lot of money.
Because it's an obligation for something that you have paid or your father has paid in his name, and it needs to be paid. That's why.
But I just don't. But
I signed a contract. I don't have the money to pay it. So you're acting as the collecting agency for National Grid. Why is that your job?
All I'm saying is literally, even if my mom, but even if my mom,
I'm asking for help that you pay the bill. Since Ben won't pay it, you have the money, you have the choice.
Why do you have to pay a bill that's in my name? Why is it that you think you are going to pay it?
But even if my mom had money, I wouldn't recommend that she pay the bill, and she wouldn't pay the bill because she'd say, okay, I got 9 more days here, and this is an $800 bill for previous months. It doesn't matter.
So does this apply to all bills, and every time you buy anything, why should I pay it? I mean, why don't you just go into a store and grab the stuff and not pay? Why should
you like Donald Trump, right?
I'm not getting involved with that.
Okay, but Donald Trump sometimes has not paid bills.
Yeah, well, you owe somebody over there owes the gas company I'm asking as a favor. And a request.
Well, why is it any of your business? My relationship between me and utility companies. What is business is that of yours?
It would be very wonderful.
Why have you set yourself as like the personal whatever?
Are you saying? Okay, can I just ask a question? Are you saying because they really need the gas turned on? Or it seems more like you're saying like, I'm just wondering, like, it's wrong to cheat the gas company out of this gas and not pay the bill. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, isn't that true?
And they have a punishment where I will not be allowed to restart an account with them. Okay, and that's how it works. And Donald Trump can be sued by people he had made contracts with.
But if you have the money, wouldn't it be good if you paid it?
Yes, but I don't have the money.
Oh, I know you don't, but you can ask Grace to pay the bill.
But why should Grace pay out of money that is her money that she earned, and Courtney agreed she earned that money? Why should she cover my obligations?
So you won't help me. That's what I'm asking. I got it.
Well, let me give you another example. If Maggie...
I'm not going to have the time.
Your God is National Grid. You worship National Grid. Go over there and bow down to your master. Our Lord Jesus Christ said, do not worship God and mammon, one or the other. You worship mammon. I worship God. I worship God. You worship utility companies. They will not save your soul.
I don't really understand how it's helping you.
Thank you. All right, bye.
When I asked Ben if he would help his children with living expenses or putting a roof over their head with the upcoming eviction, Ben said, and I quote, "My kids can suck my dick. Fuck them." This all culminated on Telegram, where Ben Thorp was sent into a rage when fellow homosexual and right-wing Catholic Milo Yiannopoulos decided to leak all of his insane texts from Grace Thorp. With all of these issues compounding and building off of one another, something had to give for Ben.
A 20-year cock-sucking fat to have his dick in someone. And then he says, that's on his Telegram, that we're banned from. That's assuming she can make room in her schedule of sucking off her dad. Now, that is it. I am hunting that fucking guy down. I know where he lives in Tennessee. I'm going to hunt him down.
You said you were going to hunt.
And I am going to confront him. And this fist is going to wreak vengeance upon his little fat.
Okay,
no fucking way that a human being can do that and let it stand. And I'm not going to come and hunt that Nick. No way. And I have some fucking retard in Toronto who wants to go with me, and that can be part of it. And I've told Destiny I'm going to come down and visit him too. So how does the clout not work? You're telling me Destiny and Milo Yiannopoulos and Speakeazy, the like rapper who can't even rap in Toronto are gonna stand and talk shit face to face with me when I'm in shape, when I'm publicly in shape, when I'm 6'8", when I'm 280 pounds, when I got nothing to lose, and I gotta what? I gotta suck their dicks for clout. I don't have to suck their dicks for clout. They're gonna suck my dick for clout. For survival, also. I've had the shit kicked out of me my whole life, and it's true that I first trusted Grace's mother. She's turned into a psychopathic maniac who deserves death at my hands. But using them as a weapon, it doesn't matter if I was 2 feet tall. I would fucking kill her with my bare hands. Now, those two guys, they think that they're good because they're faggots on the internet who can press buttons. But there's nothing preventing me from standing outside of their door or going wherever they are on the street. And we're going to talk nose to nose. And if you don't think I can talk nose to nose with any on this planet, you're out of your mind, because I can and I will. And I'm not afraid of that. And you know I'm not afraid of that. Which part of the Second Amendment's going to stop me? The bit where Destiny coming out with a gun? Okay, Destiny comes out with that gun, and I will show the police who show up video evidence that he has no right to possess those firearms. Anyone can pull a trigger anywhere at any time. You're just coping for cowardice. I'm not afraid of being shot. Right? This faggot down here can smile because he doesn't have what I have. You know I don't give a fuck. Fine with me. That's fine with me if you want to say that. Come up here and say that to my face and we'll go. Okay, come here. 428 Child Street. We're in Rhode Island. Come here right now and shut your fucking mouth. Come here right now or shut your fucking mouth. You understand me? So you can say whatever you want intellectually, but tough guy shit doesn't work. Tough guy shit doesn't work. You saying shit into a microphone. All you're doing is tough guy shit. It doesn't mean shit. Insults belong right here. Come right here to this unit tonight, and I'll meet you outside. Gentlemen,
Ethan Ralph here.
Gentlemen, what's going on here?
I'm up here. Come right here. I'll tell you the address. You come right here. Say that to my face, or shut your fucking. I'll tell you my name and my address, and I have from day one.
Why don't you guys are live on my show in front of 1,500 people right now. Will you just tell me what's going on?
Look at Milo Yiannopoulos' telegram
I did
that
see
I'm
that,
banned from and my daughter are banned from, and we've never done anything to him ever except make a couple of jokes. And he's decided to publicly insult my daughter's reputation for no reason, and it's not a joke, and it's not funny. And I'm going to hunt that fucker down in Tennessee. I've already got his address.
I'm going to hunt
that fucker down, and I'm going to confront him. And I want him to know I stand 6'8". I've been training for a boxing match. I've got an 81-inch reach, and this fist is going to go right through that fucking skull if he wants to try to be a tough guy. What the fuck? What the fuck is he have in his mind that he's going to do that? Why? He's going to ruin her reputation publicly, and I'm going to fucking sit here and take it? I'm not going to get in my car and go to that address that I know and ask him some fucking goddamn questions to his little fat face? What right does he have to do that? For the fun of it. Because you're a fat, because you don't like being criticized. Planning on a trip down there. And I have every right to ask him a question. And if he wants to try to be a tough guy, looking up at me, looking up at the fist, then we're going to we'll see where it goes. I don't think he'll emerge from that in one piece.
Well, look, I mean,
and why fucking should he? Why should he?
Ben, I understand being upset, but don't go do that because you'll go to jail. They'll have you arrested. So
I don't think so.
He's not going to.
You think he's going to talk shit looking up at me? At 6'8", that little fat's going to talk shit to me when I've got some
Milo's actually
he's
like
going to crumble like the little he is. And same with that Stephen Bunnell. If he wants to come out with a gun, I'll have that nigga arrested and his gun's taken for him, away from him, because the ATF will show up. And he did drugs publicly on stream. He should not have those firearms. They'll be confiscated from him. But if they want to be tough guys, better get your guns ready, because I'm coming to see you.
Hey, let's try not to use the N that hard.
What a fucking coward. What did he ever do to him? What did she ever do to him? Why don't you call him up and get him on here right now? What did she ever do? You deserve that. She's a human fucking being.
Well, I like Grace a lot. I mean,
when does it fucking end? She's been abused by her mother for 6 fucking years. And I'm not going to kick the ass of someone who wants to keep abusing her. Fuck you, people. I'll take all of you fucking on. You can all come here. I'll end my days beating the shit out of people who want to say that about my daughter.
Ben, you know I like Grace.
There's no fucking evidence. But people who want to cross the line are going to start paying. I've told them they're going to pay eternally, but now they're going to start paying here and now. And I'm going to send them to a quick accounting if they want to be tough. Or if they want to walk it back and say, maybe we got this one wrong. Maybe attacking a girl who's been abused by her mother relentlessly for being pretty and driven to near suicide by her mother deserves a fucking break. And if they're not going to give her a break, I'm going to break them in half. I don't give a shit about going to jail. And you can kill me. I don't fucking care. I'm not going to stand for it. Any motherfucker who wants to come here. My address is 428 Child Street, Warren, Rhode Island. Thorp, roll up, Nick.
Ben, come on, man. Stop. Don't drop the heart in. We're on the air. Like, come on, man.
Well, consider him a friend of yours. You better warn him that I mean that. I stood in a courtroom with the head of the Providence Mafia, and I don't fucking care. You think I care about some little English in Tennessee? Well, I understand. With blue hair in Miami?
Well, he probably thought he... Look, I mean, I don't want to defend...
Nobody else in my neighborhood stood up. Nobody else went to that court hearing. Well, why do I give a fuck? He bans me constantly because he thinks I'm a pedophile or something like that because I made a joke about my daughter. After he made a joke about my daughter, he said, oh, Milo, he said he wants to consider my, at the time, 13-year-old daughter as the only, like, object of his, romantic. It's a joke, no problem. You can't, but it goes both ways. If we're kidding, we're kidding. It's fine. I had no problem with that. But technically speaking, this guy's got to get over it. Get over it, Milo. A priest. You sucked a priest's dick many years ago. Move fucking on. The guy was not the worst guy in the world.